All right, this is the quickest way to create viral ads for e-commerce brands. I'm going to show you how to turn any image into a moving video inside 11 Labs. Let's dive right into the video. Let's waste no more time. Let's go. All right, so this is unscripted, so bear with me. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the tab that says image and video. It's in beta, so we're really early at learning this feature. Once we're in this tab, we can see all the generations that were previously created. And as you can see, there's many of them. You know, you see a woman with blue hair, you see environment, you see some close-ups, some scenic image or videos, some food. You see a lot of them. Look, you got pets, you have dancing, exercising videos. It goes on and on and on. And at the bottom, you can see right here we have our text box, and it looks just like a standard, text box, just like any other messaging or GBT or Kling or etc. And we have the star frame, and then we have our models right here. So when we click on our models, we have different options. So you see we have OpenAI, and we have a lot of them. But in this example, we're gonna go to Seedance. And we're gonna do Seedance because Seedance takes a lot less credits, and you can create some great results with them. So I highly suggest playing around with Seedance because it's amazing. But right now, I'm just showing you guys the other examples, other models, that they have that they have to offer. And they have quite a bit. So as you can see, it's only 705 credits. So it's feasible. You can create a lot of different videos with this. So as we click on this, right, we're going to use this model. And then you see right here, we can even change the orientation. Right now, we're on 16 by 9, but we want a TikTok format. So we want 9 by 16. That is a up and down vertical, great for shorts, TikToks, and etc. And look, this gives us a start frame and an end frame. As you see, I accidentally added it into the end frame. And that's that way we want. We want it right in the start frame. These are the two images that I'm going to be using. We're going to add the drinking one first. And as you see, this is my prompt. Create a 5-second UGC ad shot on an iPhone. This video starts with a close-up of the tumbler held towards the camera. The focus shifts naturally as the influencer lifts it, takes a sip, and gives a genuine surprise smile like it's unexpectedly refreshing. Keep the lighting natural and slightly overcast, with a handheld casual framing that feels like a real TikTok moment. End with the influencer lowering the tumbler while still smiling. And look, that's all we need. And you can see right here the credits that we're going to be using, and we have a lot more generations left. And so all we have to do is hit generate, let it generate, and we will have our results. And I'll show you the results shortly. But while that's generating, we can create our second frame. And so as you can see right here, we have create a 5-second UGC style iPhone shot with a modern American dining room. The camera focuses on the same space-themed Stanley tumbler sitting on the table without its lid. From slightly out of frame, a person slowly pours steaming coffee onto the tumbler in slow motion, with natural sunlight catching the rising steam. Keep the scene handheld, warm-toned, and realistic, like a cozy morning clip filmed casually at home. And that's all we need. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure everything is correct, and we're going to hit generate. So you see, it throws us an error, and that's because it's on the end frame, and that's not what we want. We want to make sure that we have our image, and it's gonna be on the start frame, and we're gonna generate. And so now here's the final step. Now this is also a new feature in this in beta. There's the studio page, and this is basically like their AI editor. So it's amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new blank document, and we're gonna create like an empty video project, because we're not creating an audio project. We're creating a video project. We want to create a TikTok or a reel or a short. So here we have our blank canvas, and we're gonna import our video. And so we're gonna our video clips that we created, and these are the two clips. As you can see right here, it's playing. This is the first one where we generated it, and then this is the second one that we generated, and they came out terrific. What do you guys think? Fantastic, right? So here, we can create, an audio voiceover. We're going to use one called Jessica, and it's going to be text to speech. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this. uses voice, and we're gonna create the prompt. So, okay, so this is what the voiceover will be saying.
Okay, wait. Why does this tumbler make everything taste better? Delicious. Like, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look like pure serotonin in a cup. Okay, wait. Why does this tumbler make everything taste better?
Sounds good, right? It sounds like a real influencer. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add captions, because most TikToks and videos and shorts, people are watching their phones on mute. So we can add captions so they can follow along without having to actually turn up the volume. And it's generated. These are generated captions. It doesn't get any easier than this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna just add these captions. As you see, we have all the settings right here. We have this color. We have the scale of it. There's a whole bunch. We're gonna turn up the scale because we want it to be big and in your face. You can change the alignment, and there's a whole bunch of settings. There's a whole bunch to play around with. So, when you're in your free time, just go through the settings and just, toy around with it. You can do many different things with this and create many different variations of clips. Very easy. So, so this is basically what we want. And we want the captions to be on screen. And yeah, here we are.
Okay, wait. Why does this tumbler make everything taste better? Delicious. Like, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look like pure serotonin in a cup.